G'day everybody, Blue here, and welcome back to Wuyan Town and our playthrough of Dinkum. Hope you guys are doing well. Goodness me. I'll level with you guys, it's actually been a few days, quite a few days actually, since I've played Dinkum. And that is primarily because, well, this is going to be the second last episode before we wrap up. And I was really racking my brain trying to think about all of the things that I need to do and prepare today so that we have a good time tomorrow when we do eventually make our way to the Reef Islands. So yeah, this episode I was sort of thinking we might try to keep things a little bit simple. There's a few things that I want to do, as well as obviously getting ready for the actual trip. So I didn't really want to complicate things too much, but we won't shirk our duties as usual, so we'll start with doing all of the farm work. It is a rainy day, Jimmy's probably about, but you know what, I'm not too fussed about Jimmy today. Not all about that money making for now. We will be content not getting the Halo, at least in this second season of the series, but perhaps maybe we might do that when we do come back and check out the next update, because I do hear rumblings of another update that's potentially going to be around the corner, so we'll see how that goes. Considering how late I am sort of wrapping things up with Summer Sun, I might not get back to Dinkum for a while, so we'll see how we go though. And I do want to sort of focus up a little bit more on a few other series that's going on the channel, so that's probably what will happen. Just doing all of this farm work, guys, and as you can see, we still have our little magpie friend that's following us around. I don't think there's a way to name it. Let me just take a look here. Yeah, there's no way to name our magpie friends, unfortunately, but I'm thinking of just giving it a name ourselves and for the series, so for you guys to know. And I'm going to be naming this little fella Beery Mag, and that is a reference to, well, I guess a couple of things. One is the fact that I do like to have a bit of booze every now and then, and beer is on the list, although I'm more of a cocktail drinker. But also it is a bit of an homage, if you will, to a famous Australian chef and celebrity chef, I guess. I won't give out the name, but perhaps maybe some of you guys can put two and two together and figure out who it is. And perhaps maybe you could comment down in either this video or or maybe when we have the stream. I'm just trying to look for the doggos here. But yeah, if you know who I'm talking about, then do enlighten everyone else. I'm just looking for Ein. Oh, there he is. Oh no, that's a tree. I thought it was Ein. Yeah, I don't know where he is. Maybe out this way. No, I'm not seeing Ein anywhere. Unless he's gone off to the river, which he's not supposed to. It doesn't look like he's around here, so look, I'm going to move on to dealing with the farm, because obviously we need to get things going. And if we see him, we'll give him his breakfast. But if not... Oh, there he is. Okay, yep. There you go, mate. You can have some breakfast. Alright, got one pumpkin here. Not a lot of harvest today, it seems, but I'm okay with that, since we're going to be busy with a whole bunch of other stuff anyway. Now, since this is the second last episode before we make our way to the Reef Islands, obviously your comments are going to be very, very important in this one, guys. I'll make sure to read all of the comments before I actually start the stream. That way, if there's any last-minute tweaks, last-minute sort of emergency things that we need to do before the stream, sorry, not before the stream, but before the trip itself, then we'll obviously get that done. I'm just looking at cash as well. We've got plenty of cash. Obviously, we've had issues where we couldn't travel because we didn't have enough cash on hand, but that's not going to be a problem. So that's one less thing to worry about. Maybe we've got more crops over that side. Yes, we do. We'll quickly grab all of this. Yeah, guys, I haven't played for a few days, almost a week, I reckon, or maybe even more. That's sort of how far ahead I'm normally when I make a lot of these vids. I like to sort of schedule stuff in just in case I take a holiday in real life, and I need videos to sort of stack up so that, you know, the channel's always active even when I'm not around. Just looking at whether or not there's stuff that I can leave behind. Got some poos here, which I do need to just convert into some fertilizer. I might just use the normal rupoos. Alright, let's do this. Let's chuck these in. And I think it's time to get going. It's a shame that it is a rainy day. I'm sort of slightly hoping that the rain will dissipate towards the middle of the day. Purely for the fact that, well, since this is our second last episode and we're not really going to have enough time in the next episode to really hang around and enjoy Wuyan, I was thinking of doing a tour of the town, just to reminisce and see all of the improvements that we've added. But yeah, I guess we could still do that even in the rain. That's not really too much of a problem. We'll see how we go. But the main thing though is that we do want to get various tasks done. And one of those things is obviously going to be preparing for the trip. So we need a bit more bottle brush, I feel. We've harvested various bottle brush in the area. I definitely should have gathered even more bottle brush compared to what we currently have. But I'm just looking at our bottle brew supply. We do have a bit. I think tomorrow we'll get another 4, hopefully. And then we've got a whole bunch of teas, which will hopefully you know, be enough to power us for a little bit more, eke out that little bit of extra HP that we might need towards the end of the stream. Again, I have no idea how successful we're going to be in this stream because, you know, it will take a while to, you know, use 100 keys. Let me just drop that there. Got a jelly, we'll pop the jelly in there, and the milk. Yabby, I'll leave behind. Alright. Now, one of the things that I wanted to get done in this episode is actually set up our extra bar over there. So, aside from, you know, the decorative drinks that we've made, I also want another signboard there. So let's get that going. As for the name of this bar, ooh, that's a very good question, guys. I actually haven't really come up with a name for the bar just yet. Oh, look at that. The rain has dissipated, so we are having a little bit of luck. One sec, guys. I do want to also drop in some coffee in here. Sweet, okay. And that one's gonna go to the picnic area, and I just feel like the picnic area is not complete yet without having like a nice coffee sitting around there. Maybe even, just sort of having a think about it right now, but maybe even a pie, because, you know, it is a picnic area, so you would think there's some food there as well. So I'll place that there. So yeah, here we go, another bar area. So when we do return to Dinkum in the next series, Season 3, maybe we can come back and name this bar. So if you've got some good ideas, you know, you can let me know in the comments, and let me know in future comments as well, since we're not really coming back to things very, very quickly. Let's see. Just before we go, I'm gonna drop that in there. So yeah, maybe at this point, what we would want to do is go out, see if we can find even more bottle brush. But I also have another thing that we need to do, which is to clear out the tasks from our task list. So let's just take a look there. We've got quite a few things. We've taken the photograph, we've already dealt with the bush devil, we just need to speak to these two. And then there's the 8 tin fences. Should be pretty easy to get done. Great. And this will give us the chance to actually go see Sheila as well. Oh, and you know what? I almost forgotten. I didn't write this down in my list. I do actually have a list going. Welcome to the Tucker Box. What can I do for you, love? Let's chat. Oh, what do you want to chat about? Oh, I guess I can't talk to her about the stuff that she wants, or what's the deal there? Maybe, well, not when she's working. We've got watermelons that we could sell off to her. Might not be a bad idea. Let's go see Milburn, who should be off today, right? So he should be just hanging around somewhere. It's Milburn and Franklin. Franklin we did just see in the Tucker Box, so let's just have a chat with him. What is it? I completed your request. Thank you for taking care of the alpha bush devil. Those alpha creatures can be really dangerous and can cause a lot of havoc. Here, take 33,000 as promised. Thanks for keeping Wuyan safe for everyone, Blue. Sweet. Some extra pocket money. Now it's just a matter of finding Milburn. Should be out here somewhere, hopefully. Oh, there he is. And then I've almost forgotten, but I do want to make that pie. There's not much fishing to be had around this time of day. The morning and the night are the best times. I completed your request. You got the photo for me? Sure did. Great. Can't wait to see it. That's the one, I think. Wow. This is a great photo, Blue. Thank you for taking this for me. Can I keep it? I'll pay you 10,000 dink. It's all yours. Okay, good. So it's just that one last task that we need to do, but before I get going though, let's just deal with the pie. So drop that in there, and while that's buzzing away, I'll grab watermelons as well. We've got quite a few. I'll just split our watermelon stack. We'll sell this. I am concerned about having so much money on us. So we may actually need to stash away some cash. And I think it's appropriate just to have the 250,000 that we need for the ticket. Alright, let's sell. 51 watermelons. 451,000. Yeah, that's pretty decent actually. So I guess if we sold everything, we would have made about Well, almost close to 1 million, maybe. Right, so I think we're done. We'll come back to the tin sheet thing. So when we go out there, I think the best thing for us to do is... I'm just trying to remember why I'm keeping the pine cones and the Vergrass seeds. I think that was because we sort of cut all of that down when we were dealing with the picnic area. So we might need to replant some of that. Let's just drop these. Ooh, the helmets. I should have kept the helmet at home. Not to worry, we are about to go back home right this moment anyway, so not a problem, we can get that done. Plus we've got some fertilizer to chuck as well. Oh, hang on, it's 3 o'clock. Still a good chance for us to get a quick haircut. I think we should... Oh no, hang on. She closed on... Oh no, okay, right, she's already closed up until 2 o'clock. She's closed tomorrow as well. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, we're gonna have to have this disheveled look for the stream, guys. That's okay. It's alright. It's what's inside that counts, right? 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 Anyway, let's swing by... Ooh, okay. Just destroyed a toad there. We'll drop that in there, and we'll put... yeah, we've got a lot of utility stuff here. So I want to put the helmet there. Well, not exactly utility. I guess I do have some utility stuff here with the cooking gear. Right. Well, it is bright and sunny now. It's gonna get dark soon, but I figure, why not? Why not take a bit of a nostalgic tour? I am trying to get my way back to the camping area though, so that should be the focus initially. But yeah, we're just going to have a nice look and enjoy the work that we've done so far. Might not be a bad idea to also stop for a few more of these bottle brush bushes. We'll grab all of those. Brilliant. Alright. And since we're headed towards the pine forests, we should also be able to hopefully find a few more bottle brush bushes over there. We'll grab as many as we can find. Again, just trying to balance things out with enjoying this second last episode, you know? Because I think it's going to be a while till I come back to Wuyan. Taking a bit of a break. Grab all of that. Yeah, hoping that you guys have enjoyed the second season so far. So we most certainly had a few more ideas to go through in this season, and I'm happy with what we've achieved, with especially the track. I guess that was the biggest thing. And I think the track turned out to be, you know, a more challenging project than I initially had thought it was going to be. What with all of the terrain being a little bit unruly, and the need to make sure that it's still a beautiful space and not just, you know, completely flattened for the sake of motorsports. So grab all of that. Okay. Sun is going down though, so I'm thinking we do want to move on pretty quickly here. Yeah, I like how Maggie is just following us. Beery Mag. Do I want to gather all of that? Maybe not. I'll leave those. But we can come back a little bit later when it's darker. I just want to focus on the camping spot here. Yeah, look at that. I really like this camping spot, actually. It's a nice little secluded location. And so what we'll do is we'll chuck a coffee there, and then we'll chuck the meat pie here. Like so. Yeah, beautiful. So we can really just enjoy the view. I think maybe this one we need to, you know, have it facing out there. Yeah. Nice space to reminisce about Wuyan and where we started off from and where we are now. But there's plenty of time to do that during the break that I'm gonna have, so let's continue on. I'm just trying to look through my list here. I don't normally make a list of things that I need to do before starting an episode. I like to freewheel stuff, if you haven't already noticed. I generally have an idea of what I want to do, but sometimes I don't do everything. But I am actually relying on a bit of a list this time. So we've done the tasks, we've looked at the new bar is looking good, just needs a name. The picnic area is done. We're doing one more tour, which is, I guess, basically what we're doing currently. And, you know, I think that's going to be about it. It could be maybe a shorter episode this time. But yeah, let's swing around here, and I want to just get a really nice look at the track that we've made. And, you know, doing these sorts of things, you know, might actually give me some ideas about what I need to work on next time I come back. I've just realized that I still have all of this stuff, but it's all good. I think it might not be a bad idea for us to go out to the neck and the Western Connection, as that is essentially one of our very first projects that we ever did, and that was actually a lot of work, wasn't it? That spanned quite a few episodes, and I'm pretty happy with what we've managed to achieve here. The little stepping stone island, nice little camping area. There's a lot of bottle brush over here. Might not be a bad idea to just gather up some of this. It is already dark anyway. I was sort of hoping to be able to do the tour while there's a lot more light, but I think I may have, you know, dilly-dallied a little bit too much there with doing other stuff. I will actually take the teleporter back to town right now, and the reason for that is because I do want to just get some of the bottle brush into the billy cans. So we'll quickly do that now, and then we'll come back to the heli. I'm sort of thinking, do I want to bring the heli with me or the jet ski for the holiday? I don't know, guys. I'm thinking for the holiday, it's probably best that we just, you know, use the jet ski. Primarily because it'll get us around a lot faster on the water. And, you know, I guess we sort of need to look closely underwater anyway while we're there. So I don't think the heli's the right answer. But some of you might have a different opinion on that. Again, comments are welcome down below, because obviously I'm not going to do the stream until, I think it's the 24th, on the Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's continue on with this tour. And after a while, I'll probably go back and drop in some more bottle brush. There is a matter of obviously preparing for the holiday, so I'm going to make sure that we do that towards the end of the episode. Let's just have a look here. Are there other points of interest? There's not really a lot going on up this side of Wuyan, is there? There's our holiday home, which I'm heading to right now, but I feel like if we do a season 3, then I think maybe working on the western or northwestern side of Wuyan is probably the best thing, because it seems a little bit barren for now. So if we can get more stuff in, that'll be really, really nice. I'll grab some bananas. I don't know, maybe we might need nanas, like heaps of nanas, for our expedition. Is it an expedition? Is it a holiday? Who knows? Who knows? Also, just thinking about my approach for the trip when we do it tomorrow, is that I'm going to focus quite heavily on trying to find the shark statue immediately, and we're going to be using up the keys. I do like our holiday home. Our holiday home looks kind of cool. But I feel like perhaps maybe we could add to it a little bit. Maybe that's another thing that we start thinking about. Got a few coconut trees. I'm not entirely sure why they don't have coconuts though. Anyway, let's move on. And I am going to swing around. Oh, actually, come to think of it, there isn't a lot going on northeast either, if you think about it. It is pretty empty here. So perhaps maybe a couple of bigger projects that we need to think about for those two areas. But since there's not really too much going on, I'm going to swing by to the house in central Wuyan, and then from there we'll also swing by to the big footprint, because that is one of the national heritage sites. Speaking of national heritage, I do need to get ourselves to. Well, I don't even know if Wuyan is a nation. Actually, that's a good point. But it is a site of heritage. Oh yes, I almost forgot. But there's the Digo temple as well, which we haven't really looked at in a while. Could swing back out that way. I was sort of thinking about, do I want to bring bananas, and whether or not I'm going to actually find like enough bananas to snack on. But we just found heaps there. Alright. We'll go to the big footprint. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Before we do that, almost missing Blue. That's what I was about to say just then. Speaking of heritage, this is I don't know. I would say maybe this is the centerpiece of of my island, guys. I'm kind of proud of Blue. It's not, you know, the hardest thing to make, but I like it. Paying homage to the real thing, you know? Which, actually, I have not had the chance of visiting myself. And one of these days, I would love to go. And funny story is that, you know, during the pandemic years, you know, we were in and out of lockdowns and stuff like that, and when we had gotten through our very first batch of lockdowns. Unfortunately, we had to go back into lockdown, but between the first batch of lockdowns and the second, I decided, well, I didn't know that there were going to be lockdowns a second time, but decided, we've had enough of sticking around at home for such a long time. I need to get out and about, and one of the things that I had planned was actually a big train trip called, I think it's called like the GAN, and it's a huge train trip that starts from the south of Australia, or the southern tip of Australia, and then it works its way, I guess it's not the tip exactly, but from South Australia all the way up to the Northern Territory. I think it goes all the way to Darwin or something like that. So yeah, we planned that, and then, a few days after, actually I had planned it, funnily enough, it was going to be an anniversary gift to Mrs. Blue, and I was supposed to surprise her with the whole thing. But then a few days after booking everything, and mind you, this is a pretty expensive kind of trip, unfortunately the lockdowns were then announced again. We were going back into lockdown, so I had to literally cancel everything again. And it was a very, very upsetting experience. And instead of surprising Mrs. Blue with a nice trip, I surprised her with the fact that I had to lose a little bit of money to try and cancel, the big trip. So there you go, my experience of Uluru. We were trying, as part of the trip, obviously we were going to stop at Uluru and be able to actually see the sights in person, but it was not meant to be, I guess. Right, so at this point I think I'm going to head back to town, and we'll see if we can continue preparing ourselves. I guess the last thing that I technically need to prepare for is just making sure that we've got all of the right gear and all of the right foods and all that sort of stuff that we want to bring, and just make sure that there's nothing left behind. Obviously, I still have the morning of the day to sort of pivot and change things based on some of your comments on either this video or or during the actual stream itself. But I'm gonna try and get as many things prepared right now. I'm still hunting for all of the bottle brush though, because I feel like there's maybe still an opportunity for us to make a few more bottle brush teas. I probably don't need to focus on getting these apples, to be honest, but they're just there, so... Right, let's keep going. And I'm gonna take the teleporter, actually. Because, may as well get there a little bit faster. We'll grab the bottle brush from the track as well, which I left before. Now we do need to use a repair kit as well before we go to bed. Just make sure that everything is fully repaired. We do have obviously a shovel. I was sort of thinking about the shovel, and these last few days that I haven't been playing, I was sort of thinking, did I actually buy a shovel or not? Because obviously John's place is not open, so if we don't have a shovel on hand, then that is a big blunder. But yes, we do have a shovel. We're just going to obviously fully repair everything, not taking any chances. It might be overkill, but there is the Alpha Trident as well, and the Alpha Trident is extremely low on durability, so I guess you could justify using a repair kit. Yeah, I do like the Doggo Grotto as well. Doggo Grotto is quite a nice location. I like the fact that we've got a nice sort of grotto there and the Diggo nest nearby. Grab the heli. And yeah, let's get going. Okay, so it is late. I'm gonna try not to consume too much stuff because, you know, I want to be able to save up as much of my consumables as possible for the actual time that we need it, which is tomorrow. Let's drop all of the bottle brush that we've found in there. So I guess we can only do another 4 batches here, so that's fine. That's fine, we will do that. Let's just drop the heli for a sec. We'll leave that there. Okay. Tin sheets. That's the thing with Sheila, isn't it? I may have missed my opportunity for that. 0 days remaining. Hang on a second. Oh no, it's tin fences that she wants. Okay. Will she still accept tin fences at this hour, though? That's a very good question. I think it's 8 that we need. Okay. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Let's just check in with her, and if she's not accepting it, then that's fine. We've got some extra fences to work with for whatever projects that we might want to do next time. I did that thing for you. Oh, Bonzo, you crafted 8 tin fences for me? I do have 12 if you want 12, but here you go. Oh, 14 rather. Jeez. I love how Beery is just like stepping on our head, like, you know, and repositioning himself. Or sorry, I should say herself. It's a she. When I put up that post, I knew you would be the one to pull through for me. Here's your 5,000 ding. Sweet. Okay. No more tasks. It's good. Everything's sort of wrapped up nicely. Right, so we need to find a spot to stash away things. I think there, tin fences can go there, that's fine. And then these things can go there. Will I need the compactor and the dirt printer? I think the answer to that question is no. I will not. So I will leave them there. The metal detector is crucial, I think. So is the battle shovel. Oh, is it though? It's just like sharks, right, that we have to deal with. Maybe we don't need to carry the battle shovel. Maybe all that we need is the Alpha Trident. Or perhaps maybe we can keep the Alpha Bat back. And we don't have to worry about having additional weapons. Drop that there. Okay, so keys. I think I did say that maybe we wanted like some extra keys, but everyone keeps banging on about needing 100 keys, so I'm just going to bring 100, and that way we will have one extra space for something that we might need. We do have 2 battle shovels, I just realized. So I think what I'll do is I'll stash away the alpha spear here as well. I think everything else... Oh, what about the alpha hammer? We could stash it away here as well. I'm thinking maybe we do want to just stash away things in the equipment box next to John's place. That way we know where to find all of the equipment when we need it. So, alpha hammer, alpha bat. Actually, hang on. One second. I think what we want to do is to repair everything before we put things away. That'll maximize the value of our kit. So we'll do that. Let's see. I think we could repair the bone bow as well. Scythe looks still maxed, so maybe we don't need to worry about that. Do we have any other equipment? I don't think so. So yeah, let's use a repair kit on all of this. Yeah, it might be a little bit of a longer episode, this one, guys, because I am sort of in preparation mode here. Okay, so let's grab the repair kit. Yep. Good stuff. Okay. Now we should be able to put stuff away. How are the billy cans going? They might be done. Yeah, good. Throw that back there. Alright, so all of this stuff needs to go back to our house, but I think I'm going to chuck some of these things in here. Chainsaw and jackhammer, that's a good question, whether or not I actually need those. I think the chainsaw will help us break down the actual shipwreck, and the jackhammers will they be useful? Because all I need to get the chests are the shovel and the metal detector, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, you guys can let me know. I am going to drop these in the recharge stations, so we'll need to grab them first thing. I mean, it might be done by the end of this episode, to be honest, so we might actually be able to just grab that. Just also chuck these things in here. Glider, we definitely need. We also need the boogie board as well. And we need the diving helmet. And now it's a matter of preparing all of the foods that we need. So we need all of our bottled brush. Jelly brews are going to give us heaps of HP, but it's not going to give us regen. It could be a good emergency food. Prime roast. Prime roast is going to give us some regen, actually. That, you know what? That might be all that we need, or maybe even the hearty stews. Hearty stew gives us plus 45 regen. Wattle brews. Plus 25 regen. See, the regen is really good because it sort of helps you sort of recover stamina while you're while the stamina bar is very low. But aside from that, though, again, I feel like we do need to just, like, continually eat something that's very, very expendable, like bananas, for example, to just give us that that boost. Cheese. Cheese apparently gives us stamina regen and health regen as well. But is it excessive to bring all of this? I feel like this much food is probably sufficient. The thing that I've never done before, guys, and that's why I'm very worried, is that we haven't been out in a place that has poison gas for, you know, longer than like 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes or so, right? But considering how many keys and how many chests we're supposed to try and find, I feel like we could be there for a lot longer. And the question is, do I have enough food to last me that long? You know? Maybe. 'Cause this is almost a minute, right? So that's like 90 minutes right there. 90 minutes, maybe not 90 minutes, maybe 60 minutes. That'd give me like maybe an hour of survivability. So yeah, possibly. Battle shovel, will get that in position. Diving helmet. I think the only thing that we could be missing is maybe the jet ski. And that's about it. Oh, coffee. Coffee might be a good thing to bring with us. Yeah, I was just thinking here, because I was going crazy about, like, making bottle brews. But I've just realized that the bottle brush teas don't actually give us health regen. It has to be the brews. I think maybe that's something that I also discovered in the previous episode, potentially. Just bringing our shrimps, because we're going to have a bit of a barbecue while we're out there. So yeah, maybe not such a good idea to bring the teas with us. After all, and I was sort of preparing a lot of the teas for that purpose. So yeah, we can stash that away. Let's actually bring coffee. That's a lot of coffee, but not as much as I would have liked. But we can brew a little bit more. Are we ready? We might be, guys. I think it's just the jet ski. Keys we're good with. I'm definitely not going to worry about getting aquamarine while I'm down there, guys, because, you know, I think that's something that we could do another time and any time we decide to go. I'm really just focused up on trying to uncover all of the treasures in the one session. So, yeah. I think we're prepped. We've got cash. Speaking of, I do need to stash some of that cash away. So, maybe we'll just drop our cash in here. Split that until we get the cash that we need. There we go, 250,000 for one ticket. And yeah, we'll just keep the dink stashed away over here. I'll probably forget about it, guys. So if we do start a season 3 and I'm going, where's my cash? You know, please try and remember that it's there because I'm guaranteed to forget. Our trusty jet ski. And, yeah, because we're going to also be enjoying a nice bit of a barbecue there, I'm gonna grab our barbecue. Now, barbecue, I'm not too concerned about leaving it behind if we need space. Because we can easily buy a barbecue from John's. And that won't really be too much of an issue. Let's drop these back. And I think we're prepared, guys, as much as we can be. Beery Mag is not coming with us into the Reef Islands. I think we need to put Beery Mag away so she can stay here at the farm. I wish there was a way you could, like, make some kind of a birdhouse, and she can stay there, but I don't think that's a possibility for now, anyway. Right. I think I'm as prepared as I can be, guys, but look, I may have missed things again. Leave comments about things that I need to prepare before I go, but when we actually do this stream, which is the next episode, I am pretty much going to be headed straight to the airport, unless there's a few I guess maybe there's a few things that I need to pick up from the workshop, like a couple of our tools here, but I'm pretty much going to be headed straight for the Reef Islands, and we'll try and get as much time in at the Reef Islands as possible. So for now, I'm going to be signing off. Again, if you haven't really voted on the best time for the stream, that's still actually open currently, but I will be closing it probably the day before the stream. So keep an eye out for the post that will lock in the time. And I'm pretty sure, though, based on the votes that I'm seeing at the moment, that it's going to be, well, Sunday, 11 o'clock. My time here in Australia, 11 a.m. that is. I think that's the 24th. Again, take a look at the post, guys, and see what you guys think. But anyway, once again, thank you so much for all of your support so far, guys. If you've been here since day 1 of the entire series, I can't thank you enough for your views, your comments, your likes, and your unwavering support, I guess, of the channel. Aside from that, I hope you guys look forward to the stream. If you can't catch the stream, then obviously you guys can see that as a VOD. Once again, I hope you guys enjoy it. Signing out for this episode, guys. Stay true. I'll see you guys in the next one.